Three adjustments on the toilet. Twist this, raise and lower it. That gets your final height of water here. Then this turn knob is filling the bowl. So when you flush, this water goes down, and as this water goes up, this water is going in here filling the bowl. You want the bowl to be full, rising, and stop at its full level at the exact same time that this hits its full level. So you don't want the bowl filling up first, or you don't want this going first. You want them to both rise and hit their level at the same time. So in order to control the water flow to the bowl, there's this knob here. So open it up so more water flows will fill the bowl faster. Turn it down to slow it down. So now we have those two things adjusted. When this flapper goes up, the water will go down to a certain level, usually about half. That way you can get another flush, but it will fill back up. So if it goes down too low on this particular Kory flapper, on the bottom there's a little dial that says on and off, so, or open and closed actually. So if it's going down any way that's not perfect, you would turn it and it will open a little hole, and then you'll see a hole in it. And then there's a dial on the very bottom of it. So you just take this off, flip it upside down, and you'd see it. And then the dial you can adjust. So 6 is the most on this one, and that would suck down the most water. 5, 4, 3, 2, whatever, like that. So you just keep adjusting that until you use the proper amount of water. So what's the proper amount of water? For one, whatever flushes down everything every time, you need enough to do it without wasting a bunch of water. The way I kind of figured is just look at your toilet, look up the model and see what it is. Models go between 1.2 gallons and 1.6 gallons. So I just did the math, like, this was, I think, I don't know, 6 by whatever. And so whatever that was like 107. And then I figured out how many cubic inches was in a gallon, which was like 231, I think, but don't quote me, I can't remember at the moment. And then I just figured, okay, well, it's 107 this way to get to the amount I needed, like 1.5 gallons. I had to let it drop about 3 inches, so I just held a measuring tape right at this line, like this. When I flushed, I'd wait for the water to go down, and if it was too far, then I'd adjust the bottom of this flapper and until it was just right to the 3-inch mark. So then that got this toilet, which is meant for about 1.5 gallons. And all that cubic nonsense is just figuring about how much water I'm losing down. But that's the gist. You got water level, bowl, speed control of how fast it fills, and then this flapper adjustment on the bottom is how far down it goes when it flushes before it raises back up. So if it's really too far, it'll drain it all the way down. So that'll give you the idea.